Hello and welcome to week 1. This week you'll be doing a lot of your usual first week tasks of getting familiar with your course on D2L and visiting Perusal. Now for many of you this will be your first time using the platform Perusal. It is the place that you will go to access your textbook, and you will be reading and interacting with your classmates and with me in that space. I talk about Perusal in more detail in the orientation video, so if you haven't watched that video, make sure that you go back and do so. In terms of covering your content this week, you'll be learning about psychology in general. You'll become familiar with a working definition of what psychology is as a field of study. You'll also be learning about the broad areas of research that make up the field. It's an easy way to sort of categorize approaches, both philosophically and in terms of research methods. Finally, you'll be looking at basic research methods and statistical analyses that researchers in psychology use. Each week, the modules will include a set of learning outcomes. And these outcomes, the way I've chosen to organize them is in connection with the sections of the chapter in your textbook. So you have noticed that they have outcome 1A, 1B, 2A, B, C, D, E, and so on. These are the three broad sections of chapter 1. And to look at them, as categories, the first set of outcomes have to do with defining the field and the major research perspectives. The second set of outcomes has to do with research approaches, research methodologies, and the third set of outcomes has to do with statistics. Your tasks for this week are outlined here. First, under Read and Reflect, I ask you to get access to your textbook and then read your first chapter and provide me with your reflections. And what's expected is that you provide 3 annotations, or the definition of an annotation is 3 questions, 3 comments, 3 reflective examples, 3 responses to your classmates, any combination of those. The next task is to watch your videos. I provide lecture videos on YouTube. I also have a playlist on YouTube that's available in another section of D2L. Your videos are designed to provide my deeper insights on the information in the chapter so that you can prepare for your chapter quiz. Chapter quizzes, the first chapter quiz will be due on the 1st. You can take your quiz up to 3 times. The highest score eventually will be recorded. Another task for week 1, there is a requirement, as you probably saw in your syllabus, for you to do an experiential experience. And most students, what they will choose to do for that is to participate in research studies that are being conducted mostly by other Mount Union students who are taking the senior research course. So that's pretty valuable for us. So how you sign up for SONA is outlined here, and the reasons and rationale for why we ask you to participate is also outlined here, as is the alternative form of meeting this experiential credit. You can, in order to do this, what you can do is reach out to me and we can talk about what kind of alternative experiences would be the most beneficial to you in this course. Below this are the weekly videos that are linked here. You can click on these parts, these expanders, and that will take you to the videos. So that's your overview of week 1.